Gender wage gap. It's basically everywhere. You can see it through your news, you can see it through scrolling media, but what is gender wage gap? Well, I can tell you right now. Gender wage gap is the difference between the earnings between men and women. And men always have a higher earning than women. And we can't always forget about the Soji community who are always having the most abysmal earnings. But we'll get to that later. The gap can be dependable through their jobs. Do they have a degree in what job? What job do they want? But in short and commonality, there's, there's always a segregation between men and women who are finding jobs. Now, what are the whys and the factors here? Well, oc- occupational segregation. Both men and women are concentrated or segregated into specific jobs. Women's jobs are mostly assistants like nurses and caregivers, aunts and maids, or more commonly in now society, low income jobs such as a cashier. Men's jobs are more. They have rules of construction, businesses, manufacturings, whatever. They have almost everything. Some women do have that, but there's almost a limited amount of women that have the same qualities as men's jobs. It's a low amount, which leads to responsibilities. In societies now, in societies beforehand, women in the home are the caregivers, while men in the home are the breadwinners. In short, the man always gives the money and the woman always takes care of the child and the home, like washing dishes and cooking. Then we get to the Soji community, the complex one here. And since the Soji community is so complex, which leads to intersectional of identities. Now, what is this? Well, since the Soji community can have many, not only genders, but also races and cultures, depending, this could lead into many disparities and wages between many of these peoples. Like you could have a gay guy who earns more than a lesbian woman, which is hard to explain, but LGBT women get hit the hardest with a income or an earning of 68 cents, which is very abysmal for income wise because they can't take care of themselves with that wages and earnings. Now, countries fight against these gender wage gaps. The Philippines has made the gender equality and women's empowerment from 2019 to 2025, which the Philippines aims to develop and contribute to have a higher gender inequality in the society, which there's a lot of women who are always caregivers, but they need a job to take care of the family. So this thing is helpful. In New Zealand, there's a equal payment bill in 2020 they made, which both men and women get equal paid in their jobs. In Rwanda, and their constitution states that 30% of the parliament are reserved for women, which gives the women power and shows of equality in the society. Even in non-nation organizations like the United Nations, they have made a equal pay day on September 18th to make a path for equal pay and building against discrimination. This this gender wage gap has affected millions or even billions of people. So many people strive to beat down, not only try to get higher wages, but also the discrimination that they face in their jobs, in their jobs that they do, which is good. I hope that they have a good day. And they get a good job and get paid well so that they can take care of not only themselves but also their families if they have. Peace.